We didn't have shows last week, which in the era of Donald Trump is always risky, because the news moves so fast. At the end of 5 days off, we couldn't be back and being like, well, we're back. President Trump and Vice President Flavor Flav just announced that they will steal Seattle back from Mexico. Thankfully, though, we didn't miss too much last week. But we did want to catch up with some fun Trump highlights, starting with this one.
Last Wednesday, at a moment during an advisory board meeting at the White House that was caught on camera, President Trump called Apple CEO Tim Cook Tim Apple.
I used to say, Tim, you got to start doing it over here, and you really have. I mean, you've really put a big investment in our country. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
Tim Apple. You know what I like about this one? It's just dumb, all right? Yeah, it's just a fun, dumb mistake that Trump made. Or maybe this is just how he says names. He calls you by what you do and your first name. It's Tim Apple, it's Jeff Amazon, it's Jussie Unemployed, you know? And this should have been just a fun slip of the tongue. We laugh, we move on. But because Donald, compulsive liar, can't let anything go, this morning he tweeted this. I referred to Tim and Apple as Tim Apple as an easy way to save time and words. Really, Donald? Really? That's what you were doing? Well, allow me to save time and words. Get out here! Like you're saving time by saying a confusing sentence and then days later tweeting a long explanation about it? And also, since when does Donald Trump care about saving time, right? No one wastes more time than Donald Trump. He spends as much time on the golf course as Tiger Woods and as much time on porn stars as Tiger Woods, okay? So Trump wants us to believe that Tim Apple is fake news. But there's actually some fake news that is plaguing the president right now. It's about Melania.
The fake Melania conspiracy is back after the First Lady's visit to Alabama and Georgia this week. The theory that Melania Trump had a body double for public appearances began in 2017, but that was denied by fact checkers. Now, though, again, Twitter users are comparing this to other images, arguing it's not the same woman, but many also commenting lighting and makeup are likely causes for the mistaken identity.
How is this on the news? How is this even a thing? Of course, Melania looks a little different on some days, all right? She's a person. Every person looks different day to day. This was me like 2 months ago, okay? This was me 3 years ago, all right? This was me yesterday when I found out J-Lo is engaged, okay? I look different. I look different because clearly I'm so happy for her and like the 20th best Yankee. I'm very happy. I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I wanted A-Rod for myself. So please, guys, let's stop with this whole fake Melania business, all right? Because it's not true. Although I will say this. If you do zoom in on that picture, there is something a little suspicious. And that is that they're holding hands. So on second thought, maybe fake Melania. But conspiracy theories aside, there's another story that Trump wishes was fake news. Remember a few weeks ago when Robert Kraft, Patriots owner and guy you always see naked on a nude beach, got caught up in a Florida prostitution sting? Well, it turns out Kraft's happy ending may lead to a sad one for Donald Trump.
There is a new twist to the prostitution scandal involving Robert Kraft. The woman who once owned the Florida massage parlor tied to that case appears in a selfie with President Trump. Here's the picture. This is a picture of 45-year-old Lee Yang at a Super Bowl party. It was hosted by the president in his Mar-a-Lago resort in West Palm Beach, and it was taken the day of the game. Kraft and the president, as you know, are longtime friends, and they have socialized at the golf resort before.
This woman was at Mar-a-Lago with Trump. All right, that's just dangerous for both of them, especially for her, because you never know when Trump is going to pull another Tim Apple, you know? Might just be like, this is my friend, Cindy Handjob Spa. And it's not just that she's taking photos with the president. It's that she might be pimping him out, too.
Her name is Li Yang. She goes by Cindy. She's been spotted with a who's who of the GOP, including the president's sons at Mar-a-Lago.
45-year-old Li Yang runs a consulting business that has offered to sell Chinese clients access to the president and his family at Mar-a-Lago. The company boasts that it has arranged taking photos with the president and suggests it can set up a White House and Capitol Hill dinner.
God damn, man, how does every scandal somehow lead back to Donald Trump? Like, this dude is like the Kevin Bacon of corruption. I'm serious, like, you could probably link Donald Trump to Kevin Bacon just through scandals. You go, Kevin Bacon had money stolen in a Ponzi scheme by Bernie Madoff, okay? Madoff also stole money from Governor Elliot Spitzer, and Spitzer was busted in a prostitution ring after a tip-off from Roger Stone, who was just indicted by Mueller in the investigation of Donald Trump. Boom! 4 moves, baby! 4 moves! Everywhere you go. And basically, that's our world now. A rich guy can't get jerked off without it somehow leading to a possible Trump campaign violation. So even though President Trump never went to that massage parlor, somehow they still him.